Okay, we're back for our third video on the Going Pro Talent Fund online application for fiscal year 2021. And when you get back into your application in the system, you'll probably come back to this employer info section. You can jump to any one of these sections just that has a check mark by it just by clicking on it. And now that we've completed some of them, you can actually jump to any section that has a link here on the left-hand side. So we've completed everything all the way down to training provider. So we're going to start there. So at this point, you're probably going to want to have your Going Pro Talent Fund training plan that we had you complete, the Excel document. You're going to want to have that open on another screen. And so what we're going to do is we're going to list at this point every single training provider that is on our training plan. So we're not putting in folks yet that are taking training. We're only concerned with the training providers. So if you were to have classroom training, let's say we had classroom training and it was being delivered by a private trainer. We would select this drop down here, private training institution, enter the training provider information, and then what type of credential will the person be obtaining? They're going to get a certificate of completion, but not from an institute of higher education. So we're going to select that here. Where are they located? We'll just say they're located in Muskegon and in Michigan. And where the training is being delivered. Let's say that this is online training, instructor-led training being delivered online. Then, once you have all of that information for the first training provider, you would go ahead and just click Add Training Provider. Now, we're going to move on to the next training provider. Let's say that we are having the community college, the local community college, and we don't endorse any specific trainer, so I'm just going to call this local community college as if that were its real name. So if you had a specific one, you'd put that in here. And let's say that they're going to be obtaining a certificate of completion from an institution of higher education. We would put that there. And we'll just say that this is located in Grand Rapids and in Michigan. And let's say that this is being delivered on site. And we're going to add that training provider. So now we have 2 of our training providers entered in. And then we are going to also be wanting to do some new hires. And so for this, what we would want to select is on the job training. We're going to select OJT and Maine, if this will tie back to our employer information. Our main site is going to do OJT in Muskegon, where I had our company located. This pre-fills, and this will be delivered on site. And we're going to add this. Now, as we've added each of these, it kind of totals them up down below so we can see which ones we've added, so we don't have to be concerned that we're losing our place or whatever like that. What you would do, look at your training plan, enter one trainer for every single training that you are going to be taking. So if we had 3 courses at the community college, we could just enter it as one here. And so we have our OJT piece, we have our local community college as a trainer, and we have our private training institution as well. And then we would save and continue. Now, this is the section that you will need to have your training plan handy. So I have 2 screens open actually. I'm not sure if I can bring this over here. So you can see I've got my training plan open here. I've added my trainers, best trainer, local community college, and then the on-the-job training piece that I'm going to be dealing with down here. And we're going to swoop this off to the side here and just make sure that we're putting this all in correctly. So there are a little bit of some tricks to this, so we're going to just walk through this together. So best trainer on our training plan, and they will be providing a course called GD&T for $995 a person. And that is right in this section. GD&T, $995. And we're going to minimize that. So we're just going to call this GD&T, just like on our training plan. The training type, it's a classroom or customized training. We would enter when our start dates are, and that comes again right from our training plan 4/1 to 7/1. Get back out of here. So go back over here, 4/1, same thing here to 7/1. Training cost per person, We're going to refer back to our training plan, $995, and enter that information here. And we're going to add this. Now, this saved it and put it down here. Next training course, the local community college is doing Manufacturing 103 for $695. We're going to go ahead and enter that information. So, local community college is doing Manufacturing 103. This is also classroom or customized training. And the dates on that one are 2/1 to 6/1. So we will enter that information in here. 2/1 and jump over here and get to June 1st to 6/1. And this was $695 per person. We're adding that. Now, referring back to our training plan, we need to, let's go over to this section. The local community college is doing this EL 102 for $1,200, and this is apprenticeship training. So we'll see how to enter that. So this is the local community college, EL 102, training type. Now, this is the classroom piece for our apprentice. So we would not do it as classroom customized. It would be as USDOL registered apprenticeship classroom. And let's grab the dates on that one. 2/1 to 5/15. So 2/1, click the calendar to 5/15. Training cost per person, I believe, was $1,200. Yes. So we're going to call this $1,200. And it's going to ask for the type of apprenticeship. So this is going to be electrician apprenticeship. And we're going to add that. So down here, it's showing that this is the registered apprenticeship classroom training, EL 102. We have the manufacturing for classroom from the local community college for a cert, and we have the classroom customized GD&T by Best Trainer for a cert other. Next, we need to make sure that we enter our OJT training, the on-the-job training piece for our apprentice. So this is electrician apprentice. This is the OJT for the registered apprenticeship. We would select that. And this date is pre-filled. You don't have to do anything about that. Let's say that we're going to have this be the 2080 for the hours. That would be 40 hours a week times 52 weeks. And this is the electrician apprentice. Add the course. So we have entered our electrician apprentice, the registered apprenticeship for the OJT on the job training piece. We've entered the registered apprenticeship classroom training at the local community college for the electrician apprentice. We have entered the manufacturing 103 classroom customized training at the local community college with cert from an institution of higher education, and GD&T classroom or customized training from Best Trainer LLC, certificate of completion other. So for each type of training that is on your training plan, we would need to have some sort of entry here. So let's just check ourselves and make sure that we're right. We have this GD&T class. We have the manufacturing 103 class. We have entered the community college class for basic electrician. We have entered the 2080 for the hours for the OJT. We've already entered this Best Trainer class. We've already entered this information because we only need to enter it once, even though we're doing it for new hire and for existing apprentices. Now we're going to need to enter some information for this on-the-job training for these new hires down here. So it looks like we have production 1. We have 4 of those. So we're going to go ahead and enter that next. Make this down. This is going to be our OJT. This is important, production 1. This is going to be on-the-job training. We're going to call this the 160 hours. We're getting that off our situation here, 160 hours. Make this little. Add training course. We now need to go in and add our next position, production 2. Make this one. This is OJT. Production 2. This is on-the-job training, 160 hours at the course. And we have one more to add, which is assembly 1. So OJT. This is on-the-job training. We'll say that this one is 200 hours. I know I have it 160 on the training plan, but let's say this one was different, just to show that you can have different amounts. Additionally, you would set these amounts. This would be the number of hours that it would take a trainee to get up to speed on whatever position that they're being hired for. We're going to add this. Okay. So this is all of the types of training that we have in all of our training plan. And then we would save and continue. And that is going to do it for this video. That is how to enter your training providers into the site on the Going Pro application for 2021.